Hello everybody and welcome back to Driving Into Shape. My name is Michael and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Gran Turismo again. I know I said last time that I'm probably not going to, but I decided that I should give the game a little bit more of a chance before I move on to GT3. So yeah, apologies for the choppy intro video that was just playing there with the timer. I haven't changed any settings since the last time. I literally just closed OBS and now I started it up again, and yeah, for some reason my video encode process on the GPU was running at 100% or near 100%. So I was trying to figure out what the hell that was. Luckily I found out it was that, so don't ask me why. It just did. So I guess that's one of the wonders of technology. The 3060 12 gig, I feel it should be able to handle that. I mean, I've seen people stream with equipment that is far less suited, but maybe I'm just a dumbass and I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So, hey, here I am. I've already booted into Gran Turismo 2, and I've made some changes to how the emulator works with it. I've enabled some patches and things like that. So the AI cars that are around me should theoretically not have as much pop-in. I'm sure you guys noticed at the previous streams there was a little bit of pop-in and a lot of LOD changes. LOD, if you don't know, stands for level of detail. So the further in games, the further away an item or an object gets from the camera, the less level of detail, or the more level of detail it loses. So normally they'll have like steps of level of detail. So they have like, you know, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, etc. However many they decide to make for that particular object in the game. And with Gran Turismo 2, the LOD is horrid. I'm sure it wasn't as noticeable on the PlayStation 2 back in the day with a tiny little CRT monitor, but you know, we're in 2025. I'm playing this at 1440p, give or take. I've also enabled the 60 FPS patch, and I've also enabled the game to have a slightly better draw distance, so that we don't have as much pop-in the distance. There's still going to be pop-in the distance. It's unfortunately a PlayStation 2 game. I'm sorry, a PlayStation 1 game. So a lot of the stuff is hard-coded into the engine, and there's not really much that anybody can do with it. You know, unless they completely reverse engineer the game, which I don't think anybody's doing at this particular time. So yeah, I got myself some cookies for snacks. Got myself some coffee in a cup that will keep it, you know, warm. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the camera thing. So the reason I put it in here is because this room I'm in can go below 0 at night, and it is currently winter. So unfortunately, I don't have central heating or anything like that. The room doesn't even have a ceiling. There's literally just the roof, and then there's me. So there's outside roof and me with a little bit of, you know, air, obviously. So I've also got my little warm water bottle to keep me heated, and I've also got a blanket over my legs, but I'm not going to pull that up because it's cold. So yeah, but yeah, let's jump into the game again. I did test it a little bit earlier, and I managed to get a silver on the A license, standard A license test, but I'm not, or hopefully I won't have to do a license test today. I did try and use the cheats that are available for the game in order to get gold on all of them, because I really feel doing them doesn't really add to the stream, unless of course you guys like to see me struggle, I guess. I really hope you don't, but alright, so I wasn't going to stream last week and Friday, but some stuff came up at work. I had to sort that out. Unfortunately, that does come first at this point until YouTube becomes a viable source of income for me. Alright, so what were we doing? What car do I have? Okay, so I have the Honda Civic, SI93. I have barely any money. And last time we were looking at these races. So... Alright, so yeah, in order for me to continue with these races, I will need to get the A license, so hopefully that won't be necessary. I did struggle with the Clubman Cup last time. I suppose we can try it again, because there's not really much else here other than the Clubman Cup. Yeah, so if I can get all gold in the Clubman Cup, then in order to really proceed, I'll need to get my A license and my international C license for the FF challenge. FR challenge, I'll need to get a different car. Mid-engine challenge, also a different car, and then the four-wheel drive, also a different car. Wait, were there more races? Yeah, there are. Oh, I can do the Compact World Cup as well. Although I'm not sure if my Civic is going to work for that, but yeah, let's go back to the Clubman Cup. I haven't really done anything else, so let's see if my brain has managed to self-learn, I guess. Oh wow, that is horrible pop-in from the back there. I also enabled the rear mirror, which originally on the PlayStation 1, that was disabled due to performance. The AI still stick to me as if I'm some kind of magnet until they pass me, and then they move away from me as if I'm the polar opposite of what pulled them towards me in the first place. So I don't know if it's just like that I'm braking too hard, maybe, or is it just the physics in the game that just aren't as good as the later games? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Steering is also horribly sensitive for me personally. Oh! I forgot there for a second. I can't actually steer the D-pad if I'm with the way it's set up currently. Oh, I don't want to pit. Finding it really difficult to actually drive with precision. I honestly don't know if it's a skill issue or if it's a... I suppose it is a skill issue, because I mean, people played this game to bits in 1998 or 99 or 2000 or whenever they got it back then. car just does not want to go around turns. No, you may not pass me. Only I may pass. Oh, man. I really hoped I was gonna get it first there, but I think I did better than the previous time I did this race last week, because I think last week I got third place. So I guess it's better than it used. They're better than last week. So yeah, I honestly don't know. Honestly don't know if I'm just bad or something. Or maybe I just need to grind. Maybe they just made the game in such a way where you need to grind these races over and over again until you have enough money to upgrade your car enough to do it, I guess. That might actually be the case, because they did make games particularly hard back then. Oh, last week with the Rome circuit I got 6th place, which is, I'm assuming, last. I still don't know what those what that 27 days stands for. Second place gets 5 grand with this race. I don't think I can do second place. Third place is 2 grand. And first place here is 5 grand. Maybe I should just do this again. Get the 5 grand. And then see maybe if we can upgrade the car. I don't understand how those guys how the AI can just go around those turns at that speed. I have to brake till insanity to make those turns. Don't know why I look behind me, because I have the rear view mirror now. You see what I mean? I have to brake so hard just to be able to make that turn, and then they come around here all Need for Speed and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too maybe I'm just too spoiled with modern games that are, I don't know, maybe modern games are just more forgiving. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna block you. I need that 5 grand. I want to upgrade my car. Let's just go and see. I don't remember if I did the tires last time. So let's go and see. East City, right? Yeah. It's, Honda. Tune. Tires. Racing slicks. If I wanted to go for the racing softs, then I need another $5,000. Okay, so let me then go do that race again. And then I'll have enough for the tires, for the racing slick tires. I would love to know if that actually makes a difference in terms of how effectively I can corner. Be punting, I guess. What is that blue car? I don't know about you guys, but I find it personally really difficult to kind of make out. No. I won't be having none of that. I find it very difficult actually to, make out which cars or what cars are which cars in real life. Obviously, like that deep red Mini at the back is a Mini, and I can obviously recognize my Honda Civic, but a lot of these cars I really just don't recognize. Like this blue car behind me right now, I don't know what that is. I have zero idea. I think I saw a Suzuki badge. Or maybe a Renault badge, I don't know, not sure. Yellow one, maybe a Porsche? Not entirely sure. Now we got enough money for the tires. Just to relax, right? All right. We should have bought the racing super softs. I thought this one was the fourth one. I thought 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. All right, but it should still be better. At least that's the hope. Let's see how we do now on this one. Well, if I don't brake, I'll still hit the barrier, I guess. I don't know if it's my imagination, but it does appear as if that did the trick. Now I just have to do it for a whole nother lap. Definitely no Schumacher. Really need to start to brake around that turn. Wait, hold up. I appear to be confused. Where's my minimap? I'm almost sure there was one. When did that disappear now? Alright, well, I'm thoroughly surprised. I did not think that the tires were going to make that big of a difference. That was huge. That was really, really huge. Also, my minimap has completely disappeared. I have no idea what the hell's going on right now. I'm in the replay, I guess. But okay, whatever. It is an emulator, so I guess it's not going to be perfect. Sweet money. No. Don't want to do it again. Oh, I just opened the replay. Anyway. Alright. Let's try this one again. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I have a little bit more hope for this one now, since last time I couldn't even break last place. So that will definitely be interesting. Yeah, you see, now I have a minimap. Oh, I have a speedometer as well. That also disappeared with the previous race. Yeah, this car would not have made that turn with the with the stock tires that it had on. No absolute way it would have made that. No way. These guys definitely still do have more powerful cars than me. Definitely. My advantage, my only advantage at this point is the speed at which I can take a corner. Look at the corner, not the rear view mirror. Maybe that's why they left it. I'm like, nah, it's gonna distract them. No! No! No, come back here, you... I don't even know what you are. I almost imagine I saw a Aston Martin badge on there, but I can't get close enough to actually confirm. Yeah, that might actually be an Aston Martin. Did I win the race? Why did my things disappear again? No 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 no. I got distracted. Okay, now the race is done. Alright, but I still got some. Still got something. Alright, so I do feel the car is too slow as well. So we're definitely gonna have to work on the next performance upgrade for the car. Pure Pleasure really doesn't give me much, does it? Alright, let's look at what we want to get for the next performance upgrade. Alright, did we already get a turbo? Yes, we did. And that one, and this one, these ones we can't get. Intercooler, I believe we also cannot get because we have the turbo. Or maybe that's just the way it is with this car. Engine. Yeah, we already got the computer. Balancing doesn't add much. Engine just open that one. Port and polish. Suppose I can get that. It's a little bit of displacement. I get the displacement as well. It's 253, and then the port and polish is 256. So I think let's get the port and polish, because here we have semi-racing and oh, that adds a lot of performance. I'm gonna do that. Muffler and air cleaner. All right, let's read it, I guess.
Delivering even better intake efficiency than the semi-racing model, this racing air cleaner with a velocity stack is combined with a high-efficiency straight muffler designed for racing that normally operate in the high RPM range, suitable for tunings that maximize peak performance. Reduces low RPM torque and so requires proper consideration of engine characteristics, gear ratio, and other factors. You hear that? Sure you did. Let's buy it.
Alright, now we got the fastest car. Hopefully. Alright, let me just check as well. Suspension kits. An all-purpose beginner-friendly suspension kit that covers all types of driving from street to circuit. Both front and rear shock absorbers are adjustable to 1 of 10 damping force levels. Camber angle is also adjustable. Clearance is lowered approximately 25 mm in the front and back. Two-way low pressure gas shock absorbers adjustable to 10 levels. So what does this do for me now exactly? Because I feel it's worth saving up for the semi-racing if I'm gonna be spending that money, but I also don't know if it's really worth it, and then, you know, maybe that is slightly more better. What can we do in terms of the drivetrain? What is for professionals? Two-way limited slip. One-way limited slip, five-way limited slip, full customization. Transmission. It's just too expensive. Twin plate, triple plate. I suppose one race we can get the triple plate as well, featuring 3 clutch plates. This clutch kit boosts torque transmission and enhances the directness of the power, ideal for highly tuned cars. Alright, so this will, I suppose, give us better acceleration, I guess. So let's save up for that. And that was a clutch, flywheel. We can already do the flywheel. A super lightweight flywheel exclusively for racing, makes for a quick revving engine that also drops revs quickly. Improves acceleration and deceleration, but with narrow power band engines, revs may drop below the power band unless a close ratio transmission is also used, and the driver can master proper shifting techniques. Well, I mean, I'm on automatic transmission, so I'm not really the one who's supposed to master that. Alright. We already did the brakes, I believe, last time. We didn't get a brake controller, but that's fine. But we can look at that later. So yeah, let's go try that race again. I'm sure this time, third time, will be the charm. Okay, my rear view mirror just disappeared. I wonder if it's not the rear view mirror that's messing things up for me. I really hope not, because I wouldn't want to disable it. definitely seem to be doing better. Touch wood. Oh, crap. I hit the rear view instead of brake. No! No! Come back here. You stole this position when I was distracted. That's my official take. Take that, game. And they really didn't have any variation in tire screeching sounds back then. It was just like wow, 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 wow. But all right. Still pretty good. I won the Clubman Cup. Really underwhelming how much you don't win anything. Alright, let's try and do the first one with the FF challenge. It says Mac. Oh, it actually tells you what horsepower you probably need to be at in order to win. Or maybe that's just the max. But what did it say at the Clubman Cup? Oh, it didn't. Okay, so that's new, I guess. So I suppose this is the upper limit of what your car is allowed to beat. Because I can make the car slightly faster now. Again. What were we looking at? I think we were looking at the clutch as well. And transmission. I think we're gonna save up for the full racing transmission. I don't feel it's worth buying the one just under it. So let's get the triple clutch plate. So now we should theoretically be a little faster. I don't have a drive shaft. Yeah, I was about to say. Was there anything in the engine that we could do at the moment? No, we can't. We're just that little shy bit short in order to do anything here. Alright, so muffler, was only the one option which we took. What's in others? Wait, oh, weight reduction, I forgot about that. What's this? Yaw control system. This component changes. Oh, I can't buy it, so it doesn't matter. That's really expensive. And this one also. Racing oh, I forgot about the racing modifications. Maybe we should save up for that. Alright, let's get this as well. Oh no, we can't. Okay, so never mind. Suspension, I don't remember. Yeah, we can. I don't know. I don't know how much the suspension really helps or not. In terms of how well the car handles. I don't know how skillful you have to be for suspension upgrades to actually help you, I guess. Alright, so let's do the first race in the FF Challenge, Tahiti Road. Wow, this feels really fast compared to those guys. I feel like I'm just absolutely leaving them in the dust right now. Really happy I bought those tires. This car handles way better with the racing slicks. Just can't get this car to turn slightly. I have to kind of tap the sticks to get it to turn slightly. Like I can't, like there I can, but I have to be so precise. Which kind of defeats the purpose of having the analog sticks in the first place, because it's supposed to give you a range of motion. No. You can go pit, man. You can go pit. The analog sticks are supposed to give you a range of motion. It's not whatever this is giving me. I just honestly can't explain to you guys how much better this thing handles with the racing slicks. It's a completely different car. I mean, the performance upgrades that I also did helps a lot to get power to the wheels. Michelin Man. Interesting story about the Michelin Man. For those of you who don't know, Michelin, they're obviously a company that sells tires. So back in the way back whatever time it was, a long time ago, they actually instead of trying to sell tires, Michelin actually they made these little pamphlets that essentially rated restaurants across the US, I guess. Or it was Italy, I don't know. Wherever they're from. And they rated restaurants to kind of give people an idea of which restaurants are worth visiting. So they had like 1 star if it was like, if you happen to pass, 2 stars, you know, worth a detour, and I think 3 stars was like worth a trip or something like that. I think back then it was just like 3 stars. There was no 4 or 5 stars. I may be wrong about the 4 or 5 stars, but just 1 to 3 was like, 1 star was like, yeah, if it's on your way, it's worth a stop. 2 stars, it's worth a detour on your way to your destination, and 3 stars would be like, oh no, this is worth a trip. And then that's how they kind of got their brand out there and known to people. And then you know, they would recommend which tires to use with which route and all that kind of stuff, or something along those lines. I don't know the exact details of how they integrated their tire sales with that, but Michelin, the tire company, is actually the company that introduced the Michelin star restaurant system. And that's why restaurants today strive to get a Michelin star. That's where that comes from. I'm sure there's way more to the story that I'm telling you guys. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. If you didn't know, now you know. Actually, let me go and let me look that up quickly. Michelin. How the Michelin star rating started. History of the Michelin. Okay, so the story goes.
It all started with Clermont-Ferrand.
I don't know if I'm butchering his name right now.
A small French...
Oh, sorry. Clermont-Ferrand is not a hymn to town. Okay, sorry. It's all started with a town called Clermont-Ferrand. A small French town in 1889. When brothers André and Edouard Michelin founded their world-famous tire company, fueled by a grand vision for France's automobile industry, at a time when there were fewer than 3,000 cars in the country. To help motorists develop their trips, thereby boosting car and tire sales, in turn, the Michelin brothers produced a small red guide filled with handy information for travelers, such as maps, information on how to change a tire, where to fill up with fuel, and for the traveler in search of respite from the adventures of the day. For 2 decades, all that information came at no cost, until a fateful encounter that remains a favorite anecdote repeated today by when Andrew Michelin arrived at a tire shop to see his beloved guides being used to prop up a workbench, used on the principle that man only truly respects what he pays for. A brand new Michelin guide was launched in 1920 and sold for 7 francs. A better way forward. For the first time in the 1920s, it included a list of hotels in Paris, lists of restaurants according to specific categories, as well as the abandonment of paid-for advertisements in the guide. Acknowledging the growing influence of the in 1926, the guide began to award stars to fine dining establishments, initially marking them only with a single star. 5 years later, a hierarchy of 0, 1, 2, and 3 stars was introduced, and in 1936, the criteria for the star rankings were published. Okay, but that doesn't really say much now, does it? It doesn't say what the different stars meant at the time, though. Okay, yeah, here's a brief history, because what I just read was a longer history. Restaurants, all of which are in French. Stop trying to get me to buy your service. The guide began awarding Michelin star ratings. The restaurants, all of which were in France, were awarded a single star if they were deemed a fine dining establishment. In 1931, the rating system expanded to 3-star rating that continues today. Unlike most... Okay, here it is. 1 star, a very good restaurant in its category. 2 stars, excellent cooking, worth a detour. And 3 stars, exceptional cuisine, worth a special journey. So if you were a 3-star restaurant in the 1920s, it means that people would make a special trip to come and visit your restaurant and eat your food. Yeah, that's about it there. Let's get back to the game. So that's how that happened. Alright, so we won this one. I will need the standard A license and the international C license to continue with this one. Also, my little Civic is not going to win the midfield raceway and the trial mountain one here. I will not how it is now. I would definitely need a much better, faster vehicle. All right, so we can't do the FR. Can we participate with the compact? I exceed the performance limits. Alright, so we can do the Autumn Ring. So let's see if we can do that one now. And then maybe we can reduce the car's performance. I don't even know if that's possible. I really hope I don't have to buy another car for this. That would suck. Then I'm definitely not gonna play this game next stream. Watch me pass you all. Yeah, I'm just cutting corners casually. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Clean racing. That's all you'll see here, boys. Clean racing. I'm definitely gonna not like reducing the vehicle's performance. I have to wonder, back in 1999 when this game came out, or 1998, or whenever it was, that minimap, I mean, this game had a low resolution to begin with. Like, right now I'm upscaled to 1440p. Obviously the minimap, you know, there's not really any upscaling with that, but like, I'm playing this at 1440p on a much bigger screen with much more pixels. How helpful was that minimap on like a 14 or a 15 inch CRT TV back in the year 2000? Like, that could not have been helpful, other than to like maybe see if they're close to you, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so what are the limits? 246 for these two races. Okay, so I have to reduce my performance to 246. Let's take this off. How can I reduce it though? Already purchased, yes, I know. Do I have to do it in the garage? Maybe? No. Can you do it though? Is it possible? I'll just have to buy weaker parts. Weaker parts for the game then. Oh no, I'm definitely not buying that one. That's way too much less performance. Alright, so did we do this? Any of this? Don't know now, because the only thing we can really change is this. I'm sorry. I know it's already purchased. I would like to put it back. Okay. I'm confused. I don't know how to... I don't know what I'm doing. Test? No? Oh dear. Oh, that was exit. Sorry, I didn't want to exit. That's not it either. But we are here now, so... buy some rims while we're at it. But that doesn't solve the problem that I have right now. I can't do it in the garage. Okay, I can get in it, I can sell it, I can read info about it, and I can see the specs of it, but there's no button for me to change it. Am I seriously just missing something? Or did I just discover a game-breaking glitch? Oh my gosh. No, this cannot be true. There has to be a way. I'm gonna Google this, sorry. How to swap parts in Gran Turismo 2. You need to go to the machine settings menu within your garage, then select yeah, now that's for Gran Turismo 7. You can swap between them like tires, but it looks like you can if that's possible. Then when you tune a car's engine, it says in the description that the upgrade cannot be untuned. Wait, hold up. I got 10,000 credits. I just want to see something. Turbo kits. I've already bought this one. Do I need to purchase it again? Already purchased. Are you telling me I need to purchase it again? Is this what you're telling me right now? So have I already purchased? Okay. So if I do this, no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm not gonna buy another car just for the one event. No, hell no. No. Not happening. Period. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. It's not happening. No. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that's all Gran Turismo 2 wrote for us. Anyway, I'm sure back in the day, when this was top of the line technology and graphics technology, I'm sure, you know, a lot of people would have started the whole game over. I don't intend to. No. No. Average win ratio 52%. Oh my gosh. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I completed 100% of this game. If you ignore the 4 and the dot, or in this case the block that represents a dot, then you'll see there's a 1, a normal 0, and a small 0. That's 100%. Alright, what's this? The credits, I guess. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for Gran Turismo 2. Yeah, that's it for Gran Turismo 2. The seaweed green Honda Civic is retired. If you want me to play Gran Turismo 3, we can start right now. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go make myself a fresh cup of coffee. Hopefully I have a comment by the time I come back. It'll be my first comment. You watching now, if you put a comment on my stream, you'll be the first person to do it. I don't count. I've given myself a comment to test before in a previous stream. Throw me a comment. If you want me to play Gran Turismo 3 tonight already, we can do that. Otherwise, we're going to end the stream here. So I'm going to be back in a moment, and yeah. Alright, I forgot to make myself a making coffee thing, so let me just do that again. I did the same thing in the previous stream, where I just basically put one of the in-game replays, and then yeah, alright, let me do that, and then kill the camera, and then coffee. Alright, I'm gonna be back in probably less than 10 minutes. Or maybe it's gonna be about 10 minutes, I don't know. Be back just now. Let me know if you want me to play Gran Turismo 2 on stream today. I mean Gran Turismo 3 on stream today. Hello, I am back. Hello! Wait. The one viewer I have has not commented yet, so maybe you are shy. But I think... yeah, I think let's play Gran Turismo 3. I'm kind of over Gran Turismo 2 and the PlayStation era. I didn't have a PlayStation 1, and before playing this on stream, I didn't play this at all. So I don't really have the kind of nostalgia that some people might have for this. All right. Minimize that. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm getting emails from my work. But luckily it's not, luckily it isn't important. So, at least not right now. Alright. How do I switch this? Application, audio capture. I guess that. And then game capture, I guess that. Then we can close the PlayStation 1. Let's see if we get audio and video. We've moved on to the PlayStation 2, ladies and gentlemen. Also a console which I've never had before in my life. The only exposure that I actually had to the PlayStation 2 was when I was in primary school. A buddy of mine had a PlayStation 2 and he had the Dragon Ball Z games. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 and 3 and, you know, those ones. So, needless to say, I spent a crap ton of time at his house playing that. So that was... If ever I do buy an actual PlayStation 2, more specifically, I would probably buy it just for that nostalgia. But I don't know if I even would do that, because you can just emulate the console nowadays and have, you know, much better resolution, much better graphics, aspect ratio, all that stuff. So, yeah, I probably. All right, so I did set things up at a previous stage. but let me just make sure it is actually set up the way that we want it to be set up. I'm not gonna set my Moza R5 wheel up right now. I'll do that for tomorrow's stream, because we do actually have wheel support, and well, we could technically use the wheel for Gran Turismo 1 and 2 as well, but it just sucked without force feedback. This game, however, does support force feedback, so starting tomorrow, we are going to be using the racing wheel. So that's fun. Alright, so let me just quickly test if this works. I don't remember what I last used when testing, if everything works nicely. Alright, so I can already see a problem with the acceleration. This is something, by the way, when you're already in a race in Gran Turismo 5, you can't like go into the settings and change the stuff. Or you can, and I'm just stupid. That may be a reason. Alright, so let's go in here. Acceleration, we want to be R2. Brakes, we want to be L2. Shift up. Forget which one is square and which one is circle now. Suppose it doesn't really matter too much. Square and then X for shift down. Rear view is that, change view is that. Alright. Now it should work as intended. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, go. Alright. Sensitivity is better than Gran Turismo 2, but still a little bit too sensitive for my taste. I do, however, have vibration in my controller now, so that's certainly an improvement. Alright, looks like it works. That means we can start with a career, and hopefully I like Gran Turismo 3 enough that we actually finish the career. That'll be fun. I can't steamroll through these games too fast because by the time we get to Gran Turismo 5, I will need a better computer, which I don't currently have, because I cannot emulate the game and stream at the same time. My computer just simply doesn't have the headroom in terms of performance to do that. I've got an i7 6700K, 32 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz RAM, and a 3060 12 gig non-TI. I don't think the TI actually does come with 12 gigs. I think the TI, you can only get it in the 8 gig variant. But yeah, I don't have a bad PC. I can play pretty much every game out right now in terms of what's available on PC. But when it comes to emulation, the overhead to emulate the console and play the game and all that stuff, it's just too much. Alright, so simulation mode, let's get into it. Alright, so it still looks a lot the same. But we do have GT Auto now, which we didn't have the previous time. We have 18,000 credits. So I suppose we go to the car dealer. And we can now sort per country, which makes it okay, I guess. Let's see if we can get the Honda again. Oh, we have the Type R. Oh, but it's too expensive. Man. Cheapest one is also too expensive. Is there a second-hand car dealer? Well, not in here anyway. Tune Shop, License Center, Machine Test, GT Auto, Race. Alright, so there's Definitely way less on the main menu, for what that's worth. Alright, so I can't afford any of the Japanese cars. Can I afford any of the American cars? I have a feeling Ford maybe? Absolutely not. Chevrolet? Absolutely not. Okay, Acura. Also not. I don't even know what Acura is. Wait, why did that look like Honda? That looks like a Honda, doesn't it? Or am I just being stupid? German? BMW? No. Audi? No. Holy crap, what can I afford then? Maybe I should just pick a different Japanese brand. Mazda? Oh, but I don't want to use a Demio. Also don't want to use a Miata. I know you American people like the Miata a lot. Probably shouldn't say you American people. I do like Americans. Maybe I shouldn't say that either. Maybe you don't like Americans. I like people. I don't want to buy a Miata though. What else do we have available? Mitsubishi, starting price is too expensive. Nissan, too expensive. Subaru, too expensive. Suzuki, super cheap and super expensive. Okay, got it. Suzuki Alto. Okay. How many horsepower you are? What are your specs? Man, you look sporty. Goodness me. That looks kind of weird. I don't know if I like the look of this. This looks better in black though. Still don't like it. Amikaira. What are these brands? Toyota. This one I know. Vitz. Are we gonna start with a Vitz? How many horsepower is the Vitz? Horsepower. 108 horsepower. So not many horses living in there. How many horses do you have? You have more horses. And you weigh 920 something kilograms. You weigh about the same. So you're less powerful, at least stock. Or maybe that's not accurate. I don't know. Maybe the Vitz Euro edition? Oh hell no, that's even slower. I don't know. I don't know what I want to buy, honestly. Daihatsu. What are you? I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to buy. Why is this MX-5? Miata MX-5. Miata MX-5. And then the Demio. Demio is probably slow as hell. Oh yeah, that's not even 100 horsepower. Why are you more expensive than you? 118 horsepower. And then 128 horsepower. So what are you? I mean, you're slightly heavier. I don't know why. Let's just go for this one. We can have it in red as well, so it looks like the other one. Nobody will know. I don't like the Miata. Alright. We'll call you the Red Ferrari. Yes, that's what we'll call you. I really don't like you though. I'm gonna replace you as soon as I have the money to. Alright, do we need to do license tests in order to start racing? Beginner League. Sunday Cup. Club and Cup. And then we have the FF. I don't actually know what it is. I should have probably checked before I bought it. Sounds like that may or may not have been an important thing to check. Wheel? What is this? Oh no, this is just what wheel it is. Okay, so this is FR. Okay, engine in the front, power at the back. Let me save while we're at it. Alright, see how good or bad we are. Ah. Before we start the race, I just want to see something. Alright, if the stream didn't look good up until now, I apologize for that. It should look better now, I believe. Or it should start looking better now. But maybe it didn't look too bad anyway, so... Something just made a sound on my computer and I'm afraid to find out what it was. But, okay. Let's start the race. Let's see how good we are. 3, 2, 1. I have a feeling we're gonna struggle to win this race, but you know, we'll see when we get there. So this is basically just an oval. And if you notice how swingy the car is, I'm pushing the stick up to the top to basically kind of try and get a gradual rotation on the wheels, but it's just like beyond a certain point it's like it goes full turn, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to make it less sensitive on the analog. At least I'm from first place, so I mean that's good. See, we're doing 3 laps in Gran Turismo 3 now. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, this isn't too bad of a lap. This doesn't really show how much of a skill issue I truly have, which is a truly big amount. I promise you guys, by the time we get to Gran Turismo 5, you'll see that I can actually drive with the controller. It's just these older games just have so much sensitivity. I don't know if I'm supposed to set up like a dead zone or something, but I also feel like that's not really going to solve the issue much. It's just going to create more of an area where it just doesn't turn. And then suddenly it turns too much. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn off the music. I'm gonna get copyright striked. I only noticed now that my music and the game's music is playing on the same time, at the same time. No, I don't want to exit the race. I want to finish the race. No music, no music. Can I turn it off here? What's that mean? What is mode? Okay, so here we are. BGM off, at least on the replay. So we can watch the replay. But that's gonna be boring because I won. No music. I'm just gonna mute the in-game audio for a second. Alright. How we can have sound without me getting copyright strike. Not that I have anything to copyright or strike. Nor is my channel monetized. So, if you do see any ads, by the way, let me know. I'd love to know if channels that aren't monetized get ads placed on them or something, because I truly don't know. I really don't know. If you do get an ad, I do apologize. I don't make a single cent of it right now. Maybe later, but not now. Alright, let's go back to race, beginner league, Sunday Cup, and midfield raceway. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think that I would win. I didn't think that I would actually win that first race, so. This is the slightly more complicated map. I really wish I could have my bonnet camera, but I guess I'll gonna just use the bumper cam for now. Whoa. So this race is only 2 laps, not 3 laps like the previous one. Sorry for the punting. Sorry for the punting. I don't mean to. I just can't get the control that I want. I can't make the car go where I want it to go, I should say. I wonder if slipstream is a thing in this game. This is looking like a semi-decent second race. I'm definitely doing better up until now than I ever did in Gran Turismo 2.
Hey, that was a perfectly clean race. What do you say?
No foul play at all, right? No foul play. I'm driving a Miata, so, you know. I am looking to get some different music to play in the background as well. I'm looking at a couple of options. Obviously, I have to look at options that are free, royalty-free, license-free, copyright-free. Because even though my channel isn't monetized, apparently you can still get copyright strikes. And if you have too many copyright strikes, that can make it so that your channel can't be monetized at a later stage. If you have too many copyright strikes on your name. Or on your channel name. So everything has to be according to the rules, I guess. But man, this is just so much better. The vehicle operates better for me personally. I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. But the vehicles operate better. The graphics is just so much better as well. I'm using the D-pad to steer right now, by the way. I just can't get a grip on this with the analog sticks. I don't know why. I don't have a good explanation for you. All I can say is that it's just too sensitive. I'll look on the internet if I can maybe see. Man, that just looks so beautiful in comparison to. You do not dare pass me. It just looks so beautiful in comparison to Gran Turismo 2. With all those light rays coming through the trees. The trees are massive though. I wonder if they're this big in real life on this particular track. I don't even know if this particular track is a real track or not. Because I know some of them are and some of them aren't. I don't know specifically about this track. Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is also just 2-lap. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm enjoying this far more than I did Gran Turismo 2. It doesn't feel frustrating just to drive. Man, I can't get over how beautiful this looks in comparison with these light rays. It just looks so much different. The moment I use the sticks, I'm essentially trying to drift this car. Alright, that was surprisingly a lot easier than I thought it would be. Because coming from Gran Turismo 1 and 2, it's like I wasn't even challenged right now. What I get? Check garage. Okay, so you're showing me the car that I got, but you're not telling me what it is. I mean, I can see it's a Toyota because it's got a Toyota badge, but it'd be nice if I knew exactly which Toyota I got, since I'm not equipped with endless car knowledge. Alright, let's go check out the garage, see what I got. A Sprinter Treno GT Apex AE86. I'm assuming the 86 stands for the year that it got released. Alright, so this is 127 horsepower and it weighs 925 kilograms. So this is technically then supposed to be faster than the Miata, actually. Yeah. My calculations are correct, this should be faster than the Miata. I wonder then if I should not maybe then buy this. Or, drive this. Because it's also FR. So same setup as the Miata. If I sold the Miata, I would lose almost all the money that I spent on it. Oh no, wait, this is 126 horsepower. And this is 120. Ah, it's like 1 horsepower. Yeah, I'm not gonna sell the Miata. Or maybe I should. I don't know. Or maybe I should just keep both of them. Driven all of 14.4 miles with the Miata, and I've lost like 2/3 of its value. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I think I'm gonna keep both of them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep both of them. For now, anyway. Just want to see, because it was a new car, so the oil should be fine. The oil's green here, which I think the mechanic should look at if it's green. That indicates a major problem, but in the game, I suppose it's fine. I'm not gonna wash the car because it's still brand new, and I've only driven 14.4 miles with it, so. Alright, let's go back to race. I got 4,100 credits, so I guess we do still have some money to make. Let's do the Club and Cup. Let's do the Club and Cup. Rome circuit. Sorry, what? Oh crap, it's... Oh... Miata's not a clubman. Ugh, it's not a... Wait, what is a clubman? Race information. Oh wait, I wasn't clicking on the actual race. Okay. Never mind. I was clicking on race information. I thought for a second that the Miata was going to be excluded from the race. I don't know why, it feels like the same music is playing over and over, or is it just my imagination? More catchy tune. I feel like the Miata's slower this time around, slower than the AI at least. But maybe it's just still too early in the race for me to tell. I don't really feel like I have a lack of grip in the game. Or with this car so far anyway. I think this is gonna be really fun tomorrow when I play with the steering wheel. Oh yeah, definitely. definitely slower than these guys. No doubt. No doubt at all. I mean, it's hard being faster when you hit the walls, but... Don't pass me! No! I didn't think that that would actually do anything. Okay, so they added some traffic codes to the game. Best update yet. Feel sorry for the guy who has to now run onto the track and put those back in place. Oh, I turned too early. Well, at least that guy's gonna not be in whatever position he was in. Alright, so if I'm lucky, I might be in third place. Although the way I'm racing, that does seem more unlikely. Alright, I might be third. Just need to make the next few turns. If I can outbrake these guys. Which it doesn't seem that I can, at least not the way I did it just now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I will not let you pass. You shall not pass. No dirty tactics here. No dirty. I'm driving clean as a whistle. Now I understand why some of those YouTubers I was watching playing this game, why they were driving dirty. I think they were experiencing the same lack of precision on the control. Hey, look at my cones. They're all over the road. That's fun. Well, at least I got 800 credits for that. But I'm definitely going to have to make my car a little bit faster. There's no way that car is going to win there. No way. Spoon shop. Yes, I announce every menu selection because I don't know what else to say. Nobody's talking to me. I'm just kidding. I know I'm a new YouTuber. I can't expect people to be talking to me. Alright, I wonder if Turbo Upgrade's gonna make a big... Wow. That is a big difference in horsepower. This car's gonna make donuts. Yes, yes, install it now. Oh, this car is gonna make donuts. I am definitely gonna have to invest in slicks. Simulation tires, racing tires. 47,000 credits. Okay. I'm not doing an endurance race now. I don't care about the life of the tire. I just want the grip. Traction, if you will. Alright, but I can't do that now. But yeah, let's go. Man, that turbo weight up.
That added a lot of horsepower.
Holy crap. Alright. Yeah, I'm assuming I can keep the car on the road. I'm probably gonna win this race. Let me just hold this controller. The horsepower might kick it out of my hands. I'm just joking. But yeah, we're definitely considerably faster than we were just now. Wow, that made a big difference. Holy cow. Oh boy. It doesn't even matter how many mistakes I make. I can just run away from them when they catch up. I'm trying to drive the analog sticks again now, if you're wondering why my steering is so lefty-righty. There's literally no precision here. It's like... I don't even know how to explain it to you. It's like I barely even moved the stick and then we're... doing an emergency turn with a vehicle. Alright, super slicks are definitely gonna help. Well, not super slicks, but whatever the ones at the bottom of that list were called, they're gonna help a lot here. Oh man, missed the cones. Where's the next batch of cones? I want some cones. Give me cones. I think they're after this turn. Yeah, here they are.
I am the blue cone killer. Stone cold, the blue cone killer.
Oh crap, I got a blue car catching up to me. Luckily, we don't have damaged enabled at this point in the career. I don't know if later that becomes a concern. Yup.
Miata tried to make a donut.
Actually, a donut sounds pretty good right about now. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I would make for a very nice midnight snack. Gonna have to just flick the controller, which I don't really like to do because it doesn't. Then I might as well just use the D-pad. I'm switching back to the D-pad.
Oh man, tomorrow is gonna be so fun. I'm gonna redo all these races with the wheel and see how much better it is.
Wait, I'm sorry, how much money did that? I swear that was not a lot of money. Anywho, I guess most of the money winning is once you're done with all the races, I suppose. I have to say, I'm actually kind of impressed with the Miata. I didn't think it would be as good as it is, so... I believe they only had like 2 cameras on this game. Gran Turismo 2 had more cameras than this. Boy. Man, that turbo made such a big difference. It is insane how much faster this car is. The problem with the D-pad is it's very hard to brake. Oh my gosh. The problem with the D-pad is it's hard to kind of... I mean, it's hard to trail brake with a controller anyway. Not that I've really mastered that technique on the wheel either, but it's hard to brake into a corner. Yeah, that's my fault. I completely misvisualized that turn and where I was going with it. We'll just say you gave me a lot of slipstream. Whoop-de-doo. To race better than this. If I at all think that I'm going to be winning this game, well, not this race, but the game as a whole. It feels so good to actually be able to win. So good. I mean, I'm not smiling, but I'm smiling on the inside. Yeah. Nothing better than a cup of coffee when it's... Oh, crap. I forgot about this. Took this up when I made coffee earlier. When I went to make coffee. Oh. That at least gave me a decent amount of credits. I think the reason that the previous race didn't give me too many credits is because I think it divides the amount of credits up that you can win between P1, 2, and 3. So if you already won P2, you automatically get the money for P3 or something along those lines. I don't know. Probably. Whoever you are watching me play a 20-year-old game, thank you very much for your like. I appreciate it. You're awesome. I don't know your name, unknown stranger, but thank you. Until I know your name, I'll just call you Zorro. Zorro. I'm not sure how you pronounce that that guy's name. Oh, that gave me Gran Turismo 2 vibes with all those cars. Okay, clearly you got the same turbo I did. Or you have much better tires than me. Both of those are probably true. Wonder if the sound's gonna change inside the tunnel. Yeah, it changed a little bit. Alright, can I overtake him on the straight before we pass the finishing line? Or will I have to be in first place on the final lap? I think that's... yeah, first place on the final lap is where we're... oh, crapola. Yeah. Well, that happened. Let's see how many of those we can overtake again before we cross the finishing line. P1 is definitely not on the table anymore. Got a lot of oversteer there at that point, so we definitely don't have the grip that we want. Oh my gosh, am I gonna overtake any of these guys? Yes, thank you. You seaweed green monster. Wait, is that the same green guy that was... It is. I'm in second. Can I pass this guy though? Yeah, there's no way. No. You will not pass me either. Totally clean racing. Yep. I promise you, by the time we get to Gran Turismo 5, clean racing will be a thing. I don't know what the steering is like in 4. If the steering is even close to what it is in
GT5, then we can have clean racing. But the way the sensitivity is now, it's for me personally, it's not possible to race cleanly. We're definitely gonna need different tires. But with the races that I can win at the moment... Wait, hold up. What? Why does it feel like I should have more credits? I'm confused right now. Because we just got 3,300 credits. Why is that all that we have? I keep feel like the song gets stuck on the one that was just there. Why do we have 3,300 credits? I'm almost sure we should have more. Or am I very confused right now? What? Because we started the we did the Sunday Cup, right? And we won. Then we moved over to the Clubman Cup. I did one race, right? And we saw, no, okay, the car is not fast enough. And then I went and I bought the turbo, and then the car was fast enough. More so than necessary. So then we won this race, then we did this race, and then we did this race. This race gave me 3,300 credits. So... Or am I confused in that I got less and that the amount that showed there earlier wasn't what I got, but what I had in total? My brain is broken right now. Alright, well, 3,300 credits. Let's see, can we get slightly better tires? No, we can't. You can absolutely not get better tires. I do want to do the ECU. Is that going to be engine? Or is it now going to be under stability control and others? AYC, variable center, differential, lightweight stage. We can make ourselves a little lighter. Ah, there's the ECU. Alright, so racing chip. That'll give us a little bit more horsepower. And then we can do the stage 1 weight reduction. I don't know if I'm wasting my money upgrading the Miata, because I don't really want the Miata. Just save the game as well.
How much does the Miata weigh now? Because I think it weighed 370 or... I suppose we can check in the dealership. It weighs 950 here, but I don't know if that's the updated... not tune chap. 950, is that the current weight or is that just the stock weight? We bought the cheaper one, right? And then we made it red. Oh yeah, 950. Okay, so 67 years. Okay, so we lost 30 kilograms with the stage 1 weight reduction, which I guess isn't bad. Alright. Let's look at the oil. Oil is still good. Yeah, okay. I guess let's try that race again. We should be a little bit faster, so hopefully we can catch that guy now. If all else fails, I sell all 3 of my cars. And I buy... Yeah, but that also won't really... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my plan is right now. I don't have a plan of action. I have a bunch of upcoming actions with no plans. Alright. Definitely gonna need tires though. Car genuinely feels like it has 0 grip around the turn. Well, not 0 grip, I suppose that's inaccurate. I have a lot of grip, just not as much as I would like to have. I think the way the Miata is set up right now, I should be able to beat this guy on the straights. But it's the turns that really get me. Because this guy can corner at much higher speeds than I can. But as long as I'm in first place around this turn, or when this turn is done, I should be able to win. I just need to make sure that's the case. I just lose so much, and then this guy comes and pushes me. Don't get angry, it's just a game. So I push you, and you're fine, but you push me, and clearly you have superior pushing power. I'll just use you as a cushion around the turns then, I guess. Yeah, that's right, I brake checked you. By accident, but I brake checked you. I'm trying a police maneuver here. Alright. Go, 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 go. They should add a button to the game to make your driver rock back and forth. To try and get more momentum into the vehicle. That would be funny as hell. Alright. If I don't mess this turn up here, I should win. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, thank goodness. I did not want to do that over.
Clean racing and a faster car is what won that race.
Yeah, okay, so I think... Yeah, I was definitely confused earlier. Yeah, okay, so the 3,300 that I saw earlier was how much I had after I got my prize money. Alright, so... We don't win all that much prize money at the moment, though. What'd I get? What'd I get? Oh my gosh. I got another Miata. That is a Miata, right? I don't know the badge for Miata. Yeah. I got the same Miata as what I currently have, which I don't need because I already have one, so... Oh my god, just... Wait, what? Why does it have more horsepower? Though. Because it's a Mazda Miata MX-5. Whatever the J stands for in brackets. That's 130 horsepower. Let me just see. Does this one look like a lower quality model? Not really. The game wasn't 130 horsepower in the dealership, was it? Almost certain it was not. Okay, so this is the 1.8 RS. You are 142. And then you are 118. And 128. So close. Alright, so I guess it's just like a slightly... Maybe it already has like a small upgrade or something. But it doesn't really matter because I already spent money on my Miata. That has actual miles on it. 39.4 miles. So... I think I'm gonna sell this one. I'm gonna get how much? 42.25. Awesome. I'm thinking of selling this one as well. In order for this car to... Because it's got the same... It's also FR. So, which is the same as the Miata, so there's no benefit in having two FR cars. And in order for this thing to be competitive, I'd also need to upgrade it. So I think I'm going to sell it as well. There's no point in having it if I'm not going to be using it. I hope. Hopefully I don't realize with regret later that, oh, I should have kept the Toyota. So we have the FR. We can't do the FF challenge. We would have been able to do the FF challenge if I had the if I had the Honda Civic, but I don't. We can't do the MR, can't do four-wheel drive. I doubt we can do this one though. Cars permitted limited. What? There's like 3 cars permitted in this. That's stupid. Okay, so we cannot do the lightweight cup either. In fact, we can't even use the Honda Civic for this. Interesting. Stars and Stripes, Grand Champion, American Power at its best, so that's gonna be American cars only. Spiders and Roadsters, it's probably not going to. Oh, it does include the Miata. We can do this one. First place, 2,500 credits. Alright, let's give it a go. I don't know if the Miata is powerful enough at this point to do it, but let's give it a go. Car looks fast. Hey, that's an Opel, or a Vauxhall, depending on where you are in the world. Come on, car, get a grip, literally. Yeah, I don't know why, but it really seems as though my Miata has a massive advantage here, though. Look at that gap. I almost feel like I want to put my handbrake up at that corner and just try and drift it. Yeah, I really thought this was gonna be harder than it is, honestly. Alright, well, assuming that we don't have to grind upgrade the Miata again in order to complete the next 2 races. And then I think this one, or this cup or championship or whatever you want to call it, whatever the game calls it, I'll check what the name is just now. And I think we're assuming that we don't have to grind to upgrade the Miata again just to finish it. Then in that case, I think then this is going to be then the last one for the stream. Not this particular race, but the thing, I'll tell you. What is it called again? Spider and Roadster challenge, I guess. What's it called? Yeah, just Spider and Roadster. So, assuming we don't have to grind to upgrade the Miata to finish these 2 races, then these are going to be the last ones that we then do for tonight. It is basically 3:30 in the morning here by me, and I have been streaming for almost 3 hours. Probably gonna be 3 hours by the time I'm done streaming. Then I will see you again tomorrow again, or tomorrow night, I suppose. Wait, hold up. So this is just gonna be an oval. Is that what you're telling me? They could have just made this 1 lap. 1 lap is enough. I mean, either your car's fast enough or it isn't. I'm literally maxing out on... Like, this car can go faster than it currently is going, but it just doesn't have the gear ratio for it. This may actually be a problem because I don't know what the top speed is for the other cars. And this is wide oval. Goodness me. You could fit so many of my houses in the middle of this track. Alright, so what's my top speed? About 140. They do seem to be catching up with me though, so that might be a problem by the time we finish lap 2. I might have to block them. I'd have to show them my ass in order to win this race. Oh, no. Don't do that. Lose speed because stupid. I'm trying to use the analog sticks here to kind of like coast us gently around the ring or around the turn. But damn, this thing is so sensitive on this game. On Gran Turismo 5, I can use the full range to turn the wheels of the car, but here it's like 20% of the stick's range is... Yeah, quite literally 20% of the stick's range is 100% of the turning angle of the vehicle. This may actually be a bit of a problem, because those guys are catching up with me. I had an advantage on takeoff, on launch, but they definitely, I think, do have an advantage in terms of top speed, because they are definitely catching up to me. For sure they are catching up to me. Feels like on the minimap, like their dots are etching ever closer to me. We might win this one without them actually catching up to me. But if this was like a 4 or a 6 lap race, like for sure they would have caught up with me. Don't fuck it up now. I apologize for my French. I do try my best to not swear on stream. But sometimes when you're concentrating and you make a mistake, the word just takes life of its own, and it just comes out. Alright, so we'll win this one. Man, that would have been so much easier if I used the steering wheel. I have to redo this race tomorrow night when I use the steering wheel. I have to. That has to be one of the most unexciting races that you could do. Even though it was kind of suspenseful for me because I kept thinking they were gonna catch me on the straights. So... By the way, if you like watching me play with myself, this kind of playing with myself, do hit like and subscribe. Well, you've already liked my stream, so I mean, thank you. But you know, hit subscribe, then next time I do stream, which is tomorrow night, you get notified if you want to watch me again. Alright, 2 laps. And a lot of wiggle on the map. Okay, let's do this. 57, almost 58 miles on the Miata. Oh boy, that was a much sharper turn than I initially thought that was going to be. Cut that. I am really trying to drive clean though. I really am. I want to drive as cleanly as possible. And starting tomorrow night, we should be driving a lot cleaner. We're probably gonna brake way too late and way too hard at the same time.
because I am still getting used to the Moza R5's pedals. Also, I don't have a racing rig, so my wheel is just attached to my desk, and the pedals are attached to a plastic, what do you call it? It's like a plastic bread basket that bread manufacturers use to transport like a ton of, like, it's basically like a bread loaf pallet, essentially. So they would put like a bunch of loaves in this plastic bread basket or bread pallet. So that's what I have, just without the bread. And my pedals are cable tied to that. And then my chair, when I'm using it, is what weighs it down so that it doesn't move around when I brake. I will get a a racing rig later on, once that makes more sense to get. But for now, that's a lot of money, and I'm probably gonna build one out of wood when we do get to that. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna make a video on that at this point, the actual building process. I would love to make a video on that, but there's a lot of production that goes into that, and you have to set everything up. And I do have a day job as well, which is technically a night shift. Right now I'm actually streaming after work, hence it's 2:38. I work from 2 p.m. to midnight, basically, almost. So there's a lot of not a lot of time, or there's not a lot of time for me in the day to actually do something like that. But I might be taking, well, not might, I am going to be taking leave within the next couple of months. So then I might take that opportunity to build and film the building process of the actual racing rig. But I do still have to figure out how I actually want to build it, because it has to be mobile, because my computer is also my work computer. So I have to be able to move all that stuff out of the way in a way that makes sense, because I also don't want to unplug and, well, I don't want to plug all the cables in and out every time I want to use the wheel, which is preferably going to be every night, because I'm going to stream every night. So I'll have to figure out how to make the racing rig so that it's stable but also mobile. So yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. But yeah, we'll see when we get there. I might just at the end of the day decide to, depending on how my finances go, how my finances goes. Goes or go? How my finances go. How my finances goes. Yeah, goes doesn't sound right. Yeah, screw that sentence. Depending on how I'm doing financially at the time, I might actually just decide to get like an HDMI or DisplayPort splitter, and then have a second display with a longer DisplayPort or HDMI cable, depending on the display that I get. Yeah, I might actually just do that. And then when I want to use the rig, I just press a button, and then instead of coming to these screens, it goes to those screens that I don't have yet. That might actually be the best option, because then I don't have to unplug anything. I don't have to move anything. I can just press a button and have everything be the way that I want it. Alright. Which car did we win? Probably a Mazda. Is it the Opel? No, it's a Mazda. I knew it. Which one did we win?
Probably the one that's a little bit better than the other one. Alright, so this is the LS version. That's already at 160. And this one is 250. Wait, yeah, 250. So let me just get into this one. I just want to see, because currently we're on 250. I'm not going to make a decision now. But if we were to get a turbo kit for this, we can't. Why can we not get a turbo kit for this? Okay, that's really weird. Why can't we get a turbo kit for this? I'm actually gonna Google this right now. Gran Turismo 3, GT3. Why can't you buy a turbo for the MX-5 LS edition? The Mazda Miata has not been sold to the factory installed turbocharged since the MBJ. Oh man. The Mazda Miata LS version, which is considerably more potent than the earlier version you can get for 18 per K. Okay, so you get the same car again for one of the license tests apparently. Spoiler! Not getting anything off the bat. Not gonna take too much time looking that up. I'll look it up. I'll look it up off stream. But it is kind of weird that we can't. Can we do anything? Yes, we can. So why can't I install a turbo for this? This is weird. Cannot be installed. That's pretty weird. If anybody watching this video knows why I can't install a turbo kit on the LS edition Miata MX-5, let me know in the comments because I'm curious. It's weird. Don't know why I wouldn't be able to. Alright, so when we come back to this tomorrow, probably gonna look at doing the license test. How many do we have? 8. Okay, so that's not too bad. Okay, I can't even look at that. Never mind. Alright, so we're probably then gonna get the B license tomorrow night. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. And we have been streaming for 3 hours and 3 minutes. Well, I have been streaming for 3 hours and 3 minutes. But yeah, like, subscribe. Please subscribe. I would love it if you subscribe. It would mean so much to me if you subscribe. I don't want to beg you too much, so I'm not going to do it anymore. But yes, well, not this stream. I'm stupid and I don't know what to do or say. I'm an introvert, so this is very new for me. I don't even talk this much to my wife. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and see you tomorrow. I'll bump the music up for you. the bed bugs bite. Does that sound creepy? Probably does. I'll shut up now.